submit. Trust me, all the hard times I ever seen. You got a high purpose, high calling. Even when you're alone, you're still important. It might seem impossible, but just keep moving forward. It's not the destination, the journey is rewarded. Don't be a worrier, be a warrior. You'll be the winner at the end of the story, victorious. Doesn't matter where you start, you can win. Doesn't matter where you from, you can win. Doesn't matter if it's hard, you can win. You can win, you can win. You might have lost before, but you can win. When your back's against the wall, you can win. When it's 1 against 1,000, you can win. You can win, you can win. You are stronger than your fears and setbacks, never forget that. Nothing on this earth can overpower you. You got the strength to power through, living truth. Dig in the roots, better Bruce. Dig deep in your soul, you got a lot to use. A lot to lose now, you can never lose if you never quit. Overwhelmed and submerged, but you never submit. You got stand power, stronger than cement. Trust me, all the hard times I ever seen. You got a high purpose, high calling. Even when you're alone, you're still important. It might seem impossible, but just keep moving forward. It's not the destination, the journey is rewarded. Don't be a worrier, be a warrior. You'll be the winner at the end of the story, victorious. Doesn't matter where you start, you can win. Doesn't matter where you're from, you can win. Doesn't matter if it's hard, you can win. You can win, you can win. You might have lost before, but you can win. When your back's against the wall, you can win. When it's 1 against 1,000, you can win. You can win, you can win. You are stronger than your fears and setbacks, never forget that. Nothing on this earth can overpower you. You got the strength to power through, living truth. Dig in the roots, better Bruce. Dig deep in your soul, you got a lot to use. A lot to lose now, you can never lose if you never quit. Overwhelmed and submerged, but you never submit. You got stand power, stronger than cement. Trust me, all the hard times I ever seen. You got a high purpose, high calling. Even when you're alone, you're still important. It might seem impossible, but just keep moving forward. It's not the destination, the journey is rewarded. Don't be a worrier, be a warrior. You'll be the winner at the end of the story, victorious. Doesn't matter where you start, you can win. Doesn't matter where you're from, you can win. Doesn't matter if it's hard, you can win. You can win, you can win. You might have lost before, but you can win. When your back's against the wall, you can win. When it's 1 against 1,000, you can win. You can win, you can win. You are stronger than your fears and setbacks, never forget that. Nothing on this earth can overpower you. You got the strength to power through, living truth. Dig in the roots, better Bruce. Dig deep in your soul, you got a lot to use. A lot to lose now, you can never lose if you never quit. Overwhelmed and submerged, but you never submit. You got stand power, stronger than cement. Trust me, all the hard times I ever seen. You got a high purpose, high calling. Even when you're alone, you're still important. It might seem impossible, but just keep moving forward. It's not the destination, the journey is rewarded. Don't be a worrier, be a warrior. You'll be the winner at the end of the story, victorious. Doesn't matter where you start, you can win. Doesn't matter where you're from, you can win. Doesn't matter if it's hard, you can win. You can win, you can win. You might have lost before, but you can win. When your back's against the wall, you can win. When it's 1 against 1,000, you can win. You can win, you can win. You are stronger than your fears and setbacks, never forget that. Nothing on this earth can overpower you. You got the strength to power through, living truth. Dig in the roots, better Bruce. Dig deep in your soul, you got a lot to use. A lot to lose now, you can never lose if you never quit. Overwhelmed and submerged, but you never submit. You got stand power, stronger than cement. Trust me, all the hard times I ever seen. You got a high purpose, high calling. Even when you're alone, you're still important. It might seem impossible, but just keep moving forward. It's not the destination, the journey is rewarded. Don't be a worrier, be a warrior. You'll be the winner at the end of the story, victorious. Doesn't matter where you start, you can win. Doesn't matter where you're from, you can win. Doesn't matter if it's hard, you can win. You can win, you can win. You might have lost before, but you can win. When your back's against the wall, you can win. When it's 1 against 1,000, you can win. You can win, you can win. You are stronger than your fears and setbacks, never forget that. Nothing on this earth can overpower you. You got the strength to power through, living truth. Dig in the roots, better Bruce. Dig deep in your soul, you got a lot to use. A lot to lose now, you can never lose if you never quit. Overwhelmed and submerged, but you never submit. You got stand staying power, stronger than cement. Trust me, all the hard times I ever seen. You got a high purpose, high calling. Even when you alone, you're still important. It might seem impossible, but just keep moving forward. It's not the destination, the journey is rewarded. Don't be a worrier, be a warrior. You'll be the winner at the end of the story, victorious. Doesn't matter where you start, you can win. Doesn't matter where you're from, you can win. Doesn't matter if it's hard, you can win. You can win, you can win. You might have lost before, but you can win. When your back's against the wall, you can win. When it's 1 against 1,000, you can win. You can win, you can win. You might have You are stronger than your fears and setbacks, never forget that. Nothing on this earth can overpower you. You got the strength to power through, living truth. Dig in the roots, better Bruce. Dig deep in your soul, you got a lot to use. A lot to lose now, you can never lose if you never quit. Overwhelmed and submerged, but you never submit. You got staying power, stronger than cement. Trust me, all the hard times I ever seen. You got a high purpose, high calling. Even when you alone, you're still important. It might seem impossible, but just keep moving forward. It's not the destination, the journey is rewarded. Don't be a worrier, be a warrior. You'll be the winner at the end of the story, victorious. Doesn't matter where you start, you can win. Doesn't matter where you're from, you can win. Doesn't matter if it's hard, you can win. You can win, you can win. You might have lost before, but you can win. When your back's against the wall, you can win. When it's 1 against 1,000, you can win. You can win, you can win. You are stronger than your fears and setbacks, never forget that. Nothing on this earth can overpower you. You got the strength to power through, living truth. Dig in the roots, better Bruce. Dig deep in your soul, you got a lot to use. A lot to lose now, you can never lose if you never quit. Overwhelmed and submerged, but you never submit. You got staying power, stronger than cement. Trust me, all the hard times I ever seen. You got a high purpose, high calling. Even when you alone, you're still important. It might seem impossible, but just keep moving forward. It's not the destination, the journey is rewarded. Don't be a worrier, be a warrior. You'll be the winner at the end of the story, victorious. Doesn't matter where you start, you can win. Doesn't matter where you're from, you can win. Doesn't matter if it's hard, you can win. You can win, you can win. You might have lost before, but you can win. When your back's against the wall, you can win. When it's 1 against 1,000, you can win. You can win, you can win. You are stronger than your fears and setbacks, never forget.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to our Tuesday night edition of the Walk In His Ways Impact Force podcast. Of course, I'm your host, Furman Jackson Jr. We're broadcasting once again out of the DFW, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas metropolitan area. We a big shout out to my co-host in her absence. The Kingdom Chick herself is Nancy C. Out of Miami, Florida. We just want to give a big shout out to her as well. We're very excited once again, man, to have a very, very great guest on here tonight. He's matter of fact, he's out of my home state of Alabama, but he lives here in the DFW. He's go by Bama the comedian, and reach out to him. We connected, and he glad to accept the invitation. Here, here on the podcast, man, we love having people doing extraordinary things as they showcase their gifts, their talents, and their potential, and most importantly, being a light, being examined wherever they go, because there is no excuses when it comes to fulfilling your dreams, fulfilling your goals, your purpose in life, because we only got one life to live. and we have to make the best out of it. So I want to give a big shout out to Bama. Bama, thank you, man, for taking time out your productive schedule to be on here tonight, man. Also, man, give a big shout out to the state of Alabama, because I didn't know you was from Alabama until you gave me all your information and stuff, and you're like an hour away from my hometown, Mobile, man. So how are you doing this evening? And matter of fact, man, go ahead and introduce yourself to the audience here on the Walking This Way Impact Voice podcast.
Oh, that's what's up, brother. I'm gonna make sure I try to move to an area that's a little bit more quieter,
Okay.
so I can make sure I hear you properly and
Yes, sir.
you can hear me. And instead of, you know how it go, man, you can have that background noise going on, and I didn't want to be trying to feed and fight through it.
Right.
Yeah, man, want to feed and fight through it, man. I'm gonna try to set up so I can free my hands. But yeah, bro, I was gonna try to go with the headphones. I don't know how well that would have went. So I said I just get to a quieter area.
Right.
Yeah. What's up, big bro? What's up, man? Yeah, I'm Bama. Like you mentioned earlier, man, we are both from Alabama. I'm from Jackson, small country town. Jackson may be 5,000 or less people. Everybody know everybody.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm a comedian, host, MC, author, poet. I do spoken word, I do slams, I do, poetry open mics as well. I'm just talented. I think I'm just blessed from my DNA. Sometimes you can find yourself in a lineage,
right,
or a family tree, or heritage, or blessing. So I think I'm just another branch that branches off from talented, spiritual, humble, as some would say, God-fearing people.
Mm-hmm. And man, and like I said, when you mentioned that you're from Alabama, like I said, you said hour of Mobile. Like I mentioned, Mobile, Alabama is my hometown, and I've been here in Texas, going on 5 years. December 18th, make it 5 years. And just talk about growing up in the state of Alabama. I know a lot of individuals transition from Alabama to other states to further advance their careers, to really take the next level. So what made you want to leave Jackson, Alabama, and transition to Texas?
That's a great question. I think I get that question on a normal. And to answer that question, I believe what I can say that I felt God lead me to Texas. I can say, I felt the ancestors drawing me to Texas. I could say, oh man, there's more opportunity there. It's bigger. I can say it's Texas, but when I really think about it, bro, and I was trying to be mentally prepared for questions, and I act like this is my first ever interview. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I remember being in Louisiana, Lake Charles, Louisiana. I never forget it like yesterday, and I think we was on DVDs then. I mean, shit, this was around 2010, 2011. Brother Jackson, this was 10, 11, Brother Jackson. And big brother, I ain't gonna lie, I was at this chick house. This girl from Lake Charles I was dealing with. I was at her house getting to know her. And for some reason she happened to be at work. And by her being at work, I ain't gonna lie, I found myself looking at different DVDs. Brother, I found this DVD and it was showing people it was showing Louisiana and Texas. And it was just showing how, they follow each other in the cars and they go from side to side, and they got the mayonnaise and the mustard and they got the Vogues out. And when I saw that, something just inspired me to like, man, I'm going to Texas one day, man. And I'm gonna put on, man. I'm gonna put Alabama on, man. I'm turn up like they turning up, man. So that's what it's for, man. Just me believing to put on, and believe in a small town, just like somebody from the city put on and believe in a big city.
Right, most definitely. And like I said, I know a lot of individuals who transition from their home state, move to another state to, like I said, to further advance their career, further no to make an honest living. Because I know some people in Alabama consider the opportunities or short lived. What do you say about that, Bama? Do you feel like our state of Alabama have a short limitation when it comes to further advancing the careers?
I believe that every question is a pro, a con. It's a question that you can get 1,000 responses, 1,000 different answers. Uh,
Mm.
I believe that the answer could be yes, based on the answer could be yes. I believe that you can exasperate your opportunities, or you can exasperate your resources sometimes, or you couldn't be and reach that level. Elevation requires separation. You can be and reach that level of to where you need to move further outside. Maybe I ain't gonna say so much more open-minded individuals, but more exposure, more opportunity to see more things, to allow the mind to be more creative. So I think, to answer your question, I do believe that one does and should move from where they're from, to open up their mind, open up their brain cells, open up their imagination, to understand that you do have opportunities and options outside of where you're originally from.
Yeah, because if you're not careful, you can easily get stagnant. You can easily get caught up being mediocrity, and get complacent. Because if you're not careful, it's always constantly making moves, and to be able to advance further in order to reach your goals. And that's why I love here on our platform of Walking This Ways of always showcasing individuals yourself who are doing extraordinary things, but also challenging yourself to say, you know what? I want to know who this man is. What's on the deep, 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 deep inside of me that I had never been unleashed before. And I know you are into comedy and you are a comedian. So let's talk about that. And you do consider yourself the answer to comedy. You consider yourself to be the Allen Iverson of comedy. What made you get in that mindset of comparing yourself to the great Allen Iverson of the Philadelphia 76ers?
I believe that, first of all, I believe that was a great question. Shout out to you for the nice flyer. Shout out to you for the opportunity for the flyer. Who that? Who? Okay. But yeah, thanks for the opportunity for the flyer. That was a fellow comedian. I'm actually at the Arlington Improv. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm at the Arlington Improv. I just felt like a comedy venue as the Arlington Improv. You know what I'm saying? Plugging it in for exposure and for the comedians. For you and just for us in a whole. You know what I'm saying? As to the type of artist I am, bro. I believe, to answer your question, I believe that I am the answer to comedy, because I believe that comedy needs realness. Comedy needs genuineness. Comedy needs individuals who are naturally funny. Someone who has been in the Dexter, what's up, moon pie head ass boy? I'm doing a virtual interview right now. Okay, my bad, brother. It's good. You could have got a little exposed. I just didn't want you to go overboard and just thought I just was. Okay, moon pie head, football nose, booty breath having. Back to my interview. Thank you, man. You look like you ain't saw your daddy since COVID. But yeah, bro, I feel like I'm the answer, because I just believe that people are looking for laughter. People are looking for release. People are looking for release, endorphins, pheromones. We love to laugh. They say laughter is the best medicine. Some say my voice is funny. Some say I sound like Kevin Hart. Others say I'm the DC Young Fly of Texas, even though I'm from Alabama, my personality. And I just believe that Allen Iverson was a great athlete in football and basketball. And I believe that his trademark as the answer, spoke for itself by the way he played sports. And I feel like as a comedian, with my one-liners, with my raw talent, with my roasting, with my stage presence, with many people saying how I control the room as an MC, as a host, as a headliner. I believe that there's one body, many members. I believe that your gift shall make room for itself and put you before great men. I believe you shall not neglect the gift, stir the gift. And I believe that me and the feedback I've gotten from people in my whole life concerning my energy, I believe that's a gift from my parents, a gift from God. So I believe as iron sharpen iron, I just continue to, stay the course, stay humble, vibrate high that I'm gonna continue to, spread to those other comedians, you know what I'm saying? One apple can spoil the whole thing. That one apple can make the other 99 apples rotten, but that one apple as well, can cause domino effect, to make all those other apples great or better, so to speak.
Yeah, almost definitely. I know you are in your sanctuary. I know you mentioned big shout out to Arlington Improv, and I know you're in your domain. And when you step off into that Bama, what goes to your mind as you step off into the atmosphere of what all the comedians are as they are iron sharpen iron, as they get ready to prepare to put on a show for the crowd? Because we know that people do pay their hard-earned money to see y'all perform, to say jokes and have fun. But what goes to your mindset as you're in that atmosphere right now?
What goes in my mind? I think the word entertainment. I believe what goes in my mind is composure, having fun, not rushing, just relaxing. Because as a comedian, it's so easy to be anxious and in a hurry, and you can get up there and forget your whole set.
Right.
It's so easy for you to be doing your set. They tell you not to heckle. They tell the crowd the comedian does not need any help. And I understand as I've gotten older because I can say something and they really just want the crowd to laugh, only unless the comedian asks them a question, because sometimes the heckler or people in the audience can end up talking more than the person on the mic. Now making the person on the mic have to conversate with them on purpose. And now you don't want it to look like the person on without the mic in the crowd is controlling the room more than the person with the mic. And I've noticed that because all comedians ain't got the ability and the power to get back into their set, depending on how much they can start talking to somebody. You can start roasting with somebody, and before you know it, you can spend the next 2 or 3 minutes roasting this person, and they didn't have nothing to do with what you studied, nothing to do with what you went over. So I think overall, to answer your question, I personally, I feel poised. I almost feel like Superman when he go in the booth. I think I feel like Batman when the signal goes in the air. You know, I'm like Lionel. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like the Autobots. You know what I'm saying? Optimus Prime. You know, I believe that by me playing sports in my past, for the Jackson Aggies, we the 4A defending state champs in football in Alabama as well. And
Okay.
playing for the Jackson Aggies, I think we the 4A defending champs in basketball too, and maybe even track. Yeah, I need to check that later. Maybe even track. But yeah, for real, man, we've been getting down, man. Jackson Aggies, man, we on Highway 43 right now. Real talk, you know what I'm saying? We on Highway 43 right now. But yeah, man, sports taught me a lot about people. It taught me that people give you raw, true, honest feedback concerning when I play football, when I box, USA amateur boxing. My coach, Eric Muhammad. When I ran track, I've always been gifted. I've always been over prepared. So I believe, I believe in it. When you get a magnet, Jack, when you get a magnet and you put it on the wrong side of the refrigerator, it falls to the floor. But
Right.
Jack, when you get that magnet and you put it against metal and it sticks, that's how I feel with comedy. I feel like we just have this connection. I feel like when I touch the mic, some people say I'm naturally funny. I do have a different voice. I'm from Alabama. We're from the 251. You know what I'm saying? We're from the dirty. So I do carry an accent. And then I think just growing up in the country, Jones and roasting your whole life, you learn how to do these things. You know what I'm saying? It gets normal. You know what I'm saying? It's something you grow up doing with your cousins. It's something you grew up with your homeboys doing. So it almost is like a second nature, but really almost kind of like a first nature. You know what I'm saying? To be honest. So like I said, it come natural, it come normal, and yeah, bro. I put it like this, bro. We all love a good shower,
Yeah.
but we can't wait to get out the shower and dry off and go put some clothes on and feel like ourselves. So that's kind of how I feel with me and family. It feels like stepping out, man, with fresh clothes on, feeling good, smelling good. You know what I'm saying? And knowing you on, you know what I'm saying? You in the zone, getting the zone, auto zone.
Right.
So that's you get in the zone, man. To answer the question, without being too wordy.
Right, because at the end of the day, Bama, I know right now you're around a bunch of dogs. When I say a bunch of dogs, those who itching and crawling to make it to the top. Blood, sweat, and tears, paying your dues. And I know those cats in there got that same mindset of paying their dues. I know my next breakthrough is gonna come, and we know that it only take that one opportunity to get your breakthrough. What keeps you grounded? What keeps you focused? What keeps you rooted and grounded in this thing? Because at the end of the day, it's all or nothing, right? Because we owe it to ourselves. It's going to be win or go home. So what keeps you rooted? What keeps you hungry? What keeps you, I can't settle for less. I know it's more out there. It's more to Bama than in before.
Good question. As I'm going to get my some notes, I had wrote some stuff on.
Okay.
I like that question, brother. I like that question. I had told myself, I said I'm gonna give my brother in this virtual interview some movement as well. Some walk around of the improv. You know what I'm saying? Just to, add a little, just a little different pizzazz to it. And hopefully, before we get off, I was gonna actually show the audience as well the open mic live, as it is going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because some people really don't know about open mics, never been to them. And it's good to go. To answer the question that my brother gave, good question, brother. I really like that question. Good question. But I think what keeps me grounded is the hunger. It's the God-given talent. It's the natural God-given talent. Hey, Wit. It's the natural God-given talent that God has given me. Come on, Wit. Come on. Wit. Look, Wit. Hey, brother. That's Wit. I'm in a virtual interview right now. He's the owner at Wix, and that's what we're going later on.
Big shout out to Wix. Big shout out to Wix. Matter of fact, I've been to Wix before. I've been there numerous times when they did not stand up.
You met Wix?
I've been there before. I've been there. They had a lot of stand-up comedies there. I've been there before.
Furman Jackson. I'm doing a virtual interview. Walking His Way podcast. That sounds familiar. Yeah.
Yeah, we do podcasts.
Okay, but yeah, he's on. He going to open up his spot, and we going down there when we leave from here, bro. Okay. To answer your question overall, bro, I believe that my fan base is big. Like, you ain't gonna go on my social media and see 1 million on YouTube. I mean, on YouTube, Instagram. You not fit to see the 1 million. You ain't fit to see all the numbers with me. But my fan base, my following is huge. My support team is huge. Those who love me, huge. My supporters, they keep me grounded. The young people who still look up to me, they keep me grounded. The hugs, the handshakes, interviews like this keep me grounded and keep me going. Opportunities for content creating, digital creating, opportunity to spend time with someone as yourself. Walking This Ways podcast, an opportunity to be exposed to new individuals. Living in a sad world where if you don't control your emotions and your energy and learn how to vibrate higher and pray, you'll be sad. That keeps me going, knowing that I have the ability to inspire somebody. Somebody's hurting. We all have a heart. We all have a mind. We all have lost somebody. We all going through something on the inside, even when we act like we ain't going through nothing on the outside.
Right.
Even if you ain't going through nothing but growing pains, you going through something. So that will keep me going, brother. The opportunity to put a smile on somebody's face, to warm their heart, to make them feel better. Because one thing I've learned about life, Dexter, you missed it. One thing I learned about life, bro, no matter how much we love God, how much we praise God, how good our house is, how good our cars are, we all are human beings going through something that will keep me grinding, man. Being able to have laughter, to be able to make the world a better place and put a smile on somebody's face. That's what really keeps me grounded, you know what I'm saying? And then, I feel like if this is a calling on my life, I feel like I'm always hearing from the Most High and the ancestors. I'm always using the law of attraction, you know what I'm saying, to gravitate high, and to be able to support others in this craft. And as I continue to talk, one thing that just hit me is, my motto is, I live to laugh and I laugh to live. So by saying that, I believe that laughter is the best medicine. I've always laughed my whole life. Some people say you're playing too much. You don't take nothing serious. But some of us have the gift of laughter. Some of us have the gift of gab, the gift of humor. And that will keep me grounded, man. Just the smile I get from people, the handshakes and the hugs, and the people that just say, keep on going, man. You're going to make it.
Man, and that's what's up. And like I said, I respect greatness. I respect individuals who are doing great things, who owe it to themselves, who are real to themselves. And at the end of the day, Bam, it's all about results, right? My brother's all about having results. Not, they say talk is cheap. It's all about the action, put in the work, the grind. The grind is real. And it's all about sacrificing short-term pleasures for long-term success. And I know this right here in the season that you're in, you're focused on have a long-term success and not short pleasure, but have a long-term success that go everlasting. And I know eventually you want to start doing TV deals, movie deals. So we know a lot of comedians are going to be on Netflix. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's all about taking it to the next level. So I'm not hold you up, my brother. I know you got that grinding, of course.
No, you good, bro. We straight, bro. I'm here for you, bro. I
appreciate it.
Listen to me, bro. I plan to do my virtual interview at the Arlington Improv on purpose, and I already knew I was not going to do a set here at the Arlington Improv tonight.
Okay.
I try not to overload myself. I thought about, sign up number 21, 22. By the time you're done with your interview, get up there and do 5 minutes, which is cool. But I also told myself, I want to be at the Improv because, bro, one thing about open mics, you can burn yourself out.
Okay.
You can be so busy sometimes. How you doing? Trying to do shows and mics, but you still gotta understand timing. Paula, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Good to see you. Good to see you as well. Yeah, you still gotta understand timing. You went, brother? I ain't gonna miss you. Where you going? Okay, I'm coming. Yeah, black mayonnaise. Yeah, but bro, no. Yeah, I'm here for you, bro. We good, bro. Like I was just saying, bro, you can burn yourself out. Just strategy. You know what I'm saying? I told myself I wanted to. I think I first ever saw you interview my auntie Alberta. Yeah, my
Oh
auntie Alberta.
yeah. Big shout out to Alberta. Big shout out to her.
Yeah, big shout to auntie. Yeah, I see you get some good auntie. And I had been wanting to get with you. Probably reached out before or meant to, and we think we did something in our head, but didn't do it on paper. And in life, we be expecting God to do something, and we ain't even planted to see. Expecting the boat to come back in. You ain't never seen a boat. You ain't never sent a boat out. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I ain't gonna touch on that, but faith without good works is dead.
That's it. That's it. Well, so let me ask you this too, Bama. What comedians you always looked up to? Who was the ones that you mimic your workout?
How you doing? Here's my interview. That's good. That's Queen B. Yeah.
Big shout out to Queen B.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. I said, man, I'm trying to put everybody in my interview as I can. Because
all right, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. It's up with the love.
Dexter, jump in the interview. Hey, man, that's Dexter, man.
What's up, man?
Dexter.
Oh, I know Dexter. Yeah.
Man, shut up, man. This is walking his way. This guy.
Dexter been on the show, but he been on the show. He been on the show before.
Yeah, he's so silly, man.
Dexter he been on the show. He been on the show before I had him on the show.
Yeah, he ain't even stopping. He only knows you. He just talking and walking. You know how he is. That my boy right here got on that smooth on Sky Baby Blue, Baby Powder Blue. Looking good. Jamie Foxx, Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy, just to name 3 to answer the question of comedians that inspire me. Martin, with his ability to put on different faces, different characters. Then I enjoyed Bro Man, Phil Flo. I enjoyed Pops, Sean, Marlon.
Oh yeah. Wayne Brothers.
In Living Color, you can do what you wanna do. In Living Color. So in Living Color. Jim Carrey is on.
Oh yeah.
In Living Color, Mad TV. Mad. Yeah. Ricky Smiley, Birmingham, Alabama, B-Ham, Lil Chirac, Rick. We miss Robert. Yeah. Let's see. Earthquake.
You can't forget about Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle, the Chappelle Show. I mean,
Chappelle Show. But see, I think by the time Chappelle came along, I think I had already been locked into everybody who I grew up on the Earthquakes, everybody on BET, Small Fry, some more. You know what I'm saying? I was so hooked on, ready to come and be on BET. And not when did you laugh on? Corey Cherry, man. Corey Cherry, he say he the GOAT, man. He pitch on the wall, man. Shout out to Corey Cherry, man. Corey Cherry, man. Shout out to Corey Cherry. Yeah.
Man, but like I said, man, it's all about the fun. It's all about the work. Before we go into further, we're going to take a quick commercial break, Bama. And after this commercial break, we're going to tap right back in.
All good, brother. No problem. Somebody got to pay for
muddy eyes, I was blind, Lord, but now I can see. You purified, you took my mind, Lord, and now I am free. With muddy eyes, I was blind, Lord, but now I can see. You purified, you took my mind, Lord, and now I am free. Reach out to me, your love takes me away. How can I stand here and not be moved? You're all around me, you make me new. Desperately seeking, Lord, I want to know you more, and only you can heal my scars. I hear you knocking at the door. I see you reaching out your hand, you give me wings so I can soar, and only you can clean me up. Oh, now I cling to the core. I cling to the Lord while I cling to my soul. With a vision so high, I gotta have faith, so give me more. You want my time, I give you more. You want my life, Lord, it's yours. So fill me with your presence, in your spirit I adore. No matter what I go through, no matter where I've been, I know you're by my side, the beginning and the end. You're my overseer, and you see me through my sins. So I'm glad to lift you up, and Lord, I praise you with my pen. Salvation is my banner, I'ma hold myself on standard. You always pull me out, and Lord, you never let me abandon. I walk the road with high and see the change just begun. Just keep your eyes on God and see the change just come. Reach out to me, your love takes me away. How can I stand here and not be moved? You're all around me, you make me new. Your love, reach out to me. Your love takes me away. How can I stand here and not be moved? You're all around me, you make me new.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Big shout out to the homeboy Truth Seeker out of Alabama as well. And we're back here with Bama, the comedian he's from Alabama, but he's now residing in the state of Texas, where the Lone Star State, of course. So Bama, man, thank you once again, my brother, for taking time out of the schedule to come on here. I know you out there in the atmosphere, out there in the trenches and everything else. And I know you mentioned, and you know your bio, you mentioned you coach football. So how is that coming along as well with coaching football as well?
Brother, seems like some of my live comedy cousins came in. Could you repeat that question, my brother?
Yeah, Tom, I know you mentioned your bio, you mentioned football, you coach football as well also. So talk about that also, coaching.
Brother,
So
I actually coached football back at home in Jackson, Alabama. I coached Pee Wee football for the Jackson Aggies. Also coached varsity football for the Jackson Aggies, and also participated in assistant coaching football for the varsity high school Jackson Aggie football program.
okay. So yeah, I mean you do a lot. I mean you're a comedian, you coach football, you do a lot. So man, so in the midst of all that, when you have downtime, what you like to do during your downtime, your leisure time, besides working? What you like to do in your spare time when it's like that wind down time?
Honestly, man, my downtime, man, I'm still athletic. I still like to work out. I still like to lift weights. I still like to run. I actually like to read. I'm a reader. I like to read. I like to take in positive information. I like to take in positive knowledge. I like to write. I believe in vision boards. I believe in gratitude lists. I believe in, thing to do lists. You know what I'm saying? I believe in my downtime. I believe in meditating. I believe in listen to, positive, influential music, motivational videos, as I'm a motivational speaker. And, I, and what I believe in too, I believe in supporting the next man, you know what I'm saying, the next woman on their journey, their mission. One thing I learned, when you can be an artist and support people, when you can do for everybody else the same thing you're doing for you in your downtime, that's when you really win. Instead of sometimes that downtime you just scrolling or going through somebody else's post, acting like you won't see it. Nah, let me give you a heart. Let me give you a fire. Let me share your story. Let me put you in the game. Let me tell somebody else, what I'm saying, about an interview, about a podcast, about a magazine interview. My downtime, I believe that my downtime that's what it's for. I believe it's for my fellow man. Because I believe that when I'm doing me, I'm locked in on me.
Mm-hmm.
You catch some of the crumbs, some of the seeds, and I'm doing my thug, this is cool. But like I say, when I ain't doing me, I believe it's my time to be there for the underdog, especially that person who may go through that moment where they feel like ain't nobody supporting them, ain't nobody liking them, ain't nobody coming to shows. And me personally, I've always learned just to keep showing up, keep posting, even if they don't like me, even if they don't comment, the views are there, the insights are there. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true though. That's true. And people not, I don't say people, individuals, they get moved by numbers. It's not all about the number. It's all about staying consistent in what you do. Perfect your craft, cultivate your craft, but keep working, keep grinding, because eventually it's gonna pay off in due time and due season. And the ones who don't come in and you see the views, then the same ones that you are inspiring, they're the ones that you are encouraging, because you may not people know me be watching, but they can see you somewhere, man. I've been watching your stuff, man. Keep it a great word, even though they may not comment on it, but they're watching. And somewhere along the line, you are inspiring somebody. So in the midst of working, it's perfecting your craft, perfecting your skills, be a student of the game, be open-minded, not closed-minded, but always take it to the next step and learn, because we should be motivated to keep his son. I'm not a grown man, I'm a growing man. So he's a man that's all about growing, evolving, and that's what we should do, because we're gonna be at 12:01 in the morning. We're gonna be introduced to a whole nother person. But the common goal, Bama, is for us to elevate, grow, become better versions of ourselves. Because first of all, we're made in the image of God. That's motivation all by itself. Made His image after His likeness. And being locked in, tuned in to the greatness, unleash the greatness, because there's greatness on the inside of us, and we don't want to waste it on mediocrity or on being complacent, but unleash that greatness that is on the inside of us, like you mentioned earlier.
That's a great point. Sometimes I think about what people say. They be like, man, you real talented. I be thinking like, I be like, I heard that before. I be thinking to myself humbly. They'd be like, dang, man, you wear a different hat, etc., etc. I think my parents so much for the introduction of God, the gift of God, the understanding of God, the understanding of the word, and things of the spiritual world, the inner man.
Right.
We all know there's a story about the talents, and somebody buried their talent. Somebody was bald headed, thought they knew what they were doing, and they buried their talent. They said they knew God to be a hard man, said reaping where he ain't sold, or something like that. So this individual buried his talent, while the others that sold their talent, they was giving more talent. And that's what I believe, that we can't be mediocre. I'm one passionate opinion. I could have been, but I was told to go to the Artists and Empire in 2015, and I didn't go. But since I have came to the improv and go to comedy shows, I think since 2022, it has been very mind blowing and changing. And I say that, because if I would remain mediocre, I'm still doing poetry. I still poet, part of poets, poetry society of North Texas. Um, I'm the author of a book, inside of a book called Poets of North Texas, blue paperback book you possibly can find on Amazon and Barnes and Noble. So that story along with the talents, man, just reminds me how I can't be mediocre. My late grandfather, Mr. Richard Jackson, he had a saying. He said he'll dig a hole in the ground and cover it back up before he do that. And I just thought that was one of the most country interesting Alabama of hearing or saying I ever heard in my whole entire life.
Right. But I mean, it's all about the work. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about the work, and we owe it to ourselves. Even the scripture lets us know, be doers of the word, not hearers only, deceiving our own selves. I mean, at the end of the day, we can easily deceive ourselves. We've done it for so long. Now it's all about come to the realization of who we are and tap into them talents and tap into those skills. We owe it to ourselves, and then you look back on it and say, you know what? It was well worth it, and that's what it's all about. But I know we're about to ready to get off, Bama, because we at that time. So let me ask you this: what you got coming up? What's the next event you got coming up? How can people support you and all the great work you're doing here in the DFW?
Yeah, man. I'm trying to make sure. I said Alabama. Try to write this stuff down. 9 out of 10. You ain't gonna remember, Bama. Go ahead, that paper, my brother. I wrote it down for you, bro. See. I got that paper, brother. I call myself being prepared.
That's all good.
Here you go, bro. Man, what old Bama guy? What Bama guy going on? What's your guy, Bama boy? Ha ha ha. You see, man, Father's Day weekend. I think that's June. That's June 4th. Chillin', what's up, Alphahead? You don't sit so stupid, dude. Face. Oh, you look like a dread. Oh, little bitty beard having, booty face having. Who the shirt you got on? You got some steady trend. Oh, but you having. You don't sit your tube socks wearing. Any minute, mind more catch a tiger by the toe. Mama, can I go outside? Potato chip. But I'm on the interview. Hey, go T-Bone, y'all. Oh, Bone, y'all. Hey, T-Bone in the building. Man. This nigga fucking with me, so you gotta be ready to fuck with this nigga. This is my nigga Bama, man. That's my boy, man. T-Bone with the plug in the interview. Skeleton looking at. Oh, T-Bone. Hey, T-Bone, so this is me. T-Bone, so I look like the skeleton. That look like Corey. Brother. Yeah, man, my people, man. Brother, Father's Day weekend, Ratchet Tracy, June 14th, Shreveport, Louisiana. Look like this, 5,000 Greenwood Road. We plan to be at the Wynn Center, doing our thing in Shreveport, Louisiana. Yep. June 3rd, I'm hosting live at Wicks on Collins Street. That's 2405, as you saw Wicks earlier, 2405 South Collins Street. I'll be hosting the open mic on Tuesday, June 3rd at Wicks.
Okay. Man, that's what's up. That's what's up.
That's what, bro?
And I'm saying that's what's up right there. Just working, yeah, man. Putting that work.
Putting it in, bro. Saturday, July 19th, we live at Wicks. We actually got a show, $10 to get in. I think it's $50 at the door. Look like Demo, the comedian, is hosting. Look like him and Miss Honey will be hosting. Me, Bingo, just to name a few. We're gonna be turning up, man, having a good time. Like I said, it's like 10 comedians, man, going up like 8 to 10 minutes a piece, man, rocking the house out. So hopefully 10, 12 comedians in all in your face, you should get a giggle and a laugh. Bro, looks like May 22nd, I got coming in karaoke. 201 Beltline Road, Urban, Texas, $10 to get in. I think One Passion Pen gonna come out the woodworks, and I'm gonna do some poetry, and some comedy, and may do a little singing as well, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Looks like November. Look like I got some book with Miss Angie from the radio in November. I met Miss Angie last year at a little cigar lounge in DeSoto. Look like I won my first ever comedy competition. I won $200 down there. So supposed to be linking back up with her in November. I think she got something going on. They got to do with diabetes, the sugar. So I'm going to get him a little something. You know what I'm saying? Bless their spirit. Man, it looks like June. It looks like July. It's like July 8th. Or no, look like June 8th, bro. I was gonna try to write everything down. I got Tequila Tony, Roast Royale in Fort Worth at Big Labs. Well, we getting down with the roasting. And then, bro, it looks like July 16th. I'm the comedian of the hour for the Globe Life at Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. They will be having a professional expo. So
Okay.
I feel like I'm gonna be able to turn up some professional minded individuals. And I feel like that's a big feat. I hope God can bring it through to be able to say I performed at the Globe Life Field. I don't know if that's big to you or big to anybody else, but
I mean, that,
I think
yeah, the Texas Rangers, home of the Texas Rangers. Yeah, hey, that's big right there. Hey, it's
Yeah.
opportunity, right, man? It's all about opportunity and exposure. So it don't matter the size of the platform. It's all about what you do. It's about what you do with that platform.
right, my brother. You're definitely right about that. Yep.
And awesome stuff, man. I appreciate you again, Bama. Before we get ready to depart, man, do you have any words of advice, any signs of wisdom that you want to leave here with the listening audience as well, live streaming on all social media platforms?
Hey, man, I'm gonna say this: God good, His mercy endure forever. My grandfather said he looking to the hills will come his help. His help come from the Lord. I appreciate my mom and my dad, my parents and grandparents. My father Wade Jackson, my late mother Harriet Jackson, introducing me to God, the things of God, Yahweh, Yahshua, the English vernacular, Jesus the Christ. You know what I'm saying, showing me, you know what I'm saying, a better opportunity. Always teaching me right from wrong. Always teaching me to stand for something, I fight for anything. Just thankful for everybody that's on this journey with me. Melvin Jackson, Triple P, What It Is, Corey Cherry, D Smooth, Gatlin from Alabama, just all my fellow comedians. All I know is this, bro. I'm on an incredible journey. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying who's with me. We're having a lot of fun. We laughing. I appreciate those who pay me for my work. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the fans. I appreciate the haters. I'm just at a place in life of peace. Thankful for everything that's going on. Thankful for the vibe that I have and the energy. I appreciate what I've given to Texas, and really looking forward to what's coming next. Big shout out to Ratchet Tracy. Big shout out to everybody who supported me. Eric Anderson. I got a lot of people on my team. Sometimes even though it just look like it be me, I got a lot of people that's rocking with me, bro. A lot of people that's loving me. A lot of people that's vibing with me. And like I said, overall, I just got more poor. I got an interview coming up again with Voyage Dallas Magazine. I got some things going, man, and it ain't too many irons in the fire. And other than that, man, like I say, I'm just rolling, bro. I don't know what to say. I'm just rolling like 18 women, man. Bro, I'm up like a crackhead right now, bro. I ain't on crack, I ain't never did crack, but that just I'm talking about, man.
But hey, but that's what it's all about, man. You put in that work, man. And I said, man, I applaud you. I give you your cigars. I know everybody said they give people for their flowers, but for the guys, you got to give the guys their cigars. Get the ladies their flowers, but get to the fellas, get the fellas their cigars. So I'm giving you your
Right.
cigars now, my brother, man. Keep up the great work and what you doing. I'm looking for to have you back on here again. In the near future. Like I said, man, I thank you once again, man. Take time your business schedule to be on here. I know we about to get ready to depart. It is at the 8 o'clock mark. We'll be back here tomorrow night, same time at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow.
Hey.
And go ahead.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Hear me? I think I lost you. It froze. You froze, bro.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I don't know what happened.
I can hear your voice.
You buffer.
All right. There you go.
You got my boy Demo Comedy on. Girl said the same. Y'all tomorrow. Y'all doing y'all thing.
Yeah, tomorrow night, 7 p.m.
All good, man. I definitely will be tuning in, man, to see you chop it up with Demo, man. Great guy, man. Great guy, man. I know y'all gonna chop it up, man, and break bread.
Oh yeah, that's what it's all about. Hey, motivation, man. Sky's the limit. Reach higher heights, set your goal, reach your goals, master your goals, and dominate. That's what it's all about. So we about to get ready to depart, man. Y'all have a great night. I will see y'all here tomorrow night here on the Walking This Way Impact podcast. Big shout out to Bama the comedian, man. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Bama the comedian on all his social media platforms. Get his latest updates of what's going on, man. Keep enjoying yourself, man. Rock out to the full. Enjoy life. Man, he said, I can't that you might have life and have more life more abundantly, man. Walk with your head up high, not down. Enjoy your life. Love yourself. Respect yourself. Honor yourself. And like, big shout out to Steve D. Williams. He said this. Remember the graveyard. Everybody had one thing in common. They thought they were going to see tomorrow and they didn't. Remember, let's live life like it is our last. So be about your business. Be about your purpose. Master your goals. Reach your dreams. We already in the 5th month of 2025. What are you doing? Is you still doing the same thing you was doing, being a mediocre, or you say, you know what, enough's enough. I'm got my comfort zone. Forget going out, forget spending money. I'm going to invest. I'm going to invest in my business. I'm going to invest in my goals. I'm going to invest in my hobbies. Man, y'all can laugh all y'all want. I'm out here working. So, man, y'all keep up the great work. Other than that, man, we signing out, man. Y'all be peace. Be blessed, everybody.
Thank you, big homie.
Appreciate you, Bama. Thank you, Bama. You know,
yes, sir.
all day, every day.
Brother.
Yes,
sir. Thank you, big brother.